Merry Christmas Eve, Eve indeed. And yes, Christmas Eve is tomorrow, expert. Also, hello, how's it going at Gumbo? How's it going, expert? And before I get into anything, I got an early Christmas present from a friend of mine. Uh, well, I guess almost everybody in my chat's familiar with Prismarine. Um, they gave me an early Christmas present, and if you check the emotes, yeah. They gave it to me, and I keep in mind it might be temporary. I did ask Marine if I could use it as an emote, but by the time I asked, she had already passed out. So it may be removed quickly. So just keep that in mind, because of course, like artists decide what it's used for. Anyhow, hope everybody's having a decent day today. What has everybody been up to today? So how do you think the trial went this morning? How do you think it went? Got a bit crazy in there. But I just wonder if that killed our chances. Yeah, I guess it did get out of hand. Mr. Kudo's testimony did nothing to help us. Okay, I'm gonna say one thing. Like this did Dylan feel like shit? Oh, I'm sorry. You been Undertake today? I think you mean Undertale. Unless you're playing like an Undertaker game, like wrestling. Okay, Undertale, yeah. Were you having fun with that, expert? I'm sorry you feel like that, Gumbo. Is it just like a stomach bug or head? Plus now we don't even know the identity of the waitress who laced the coffee. All we know is that what old Mr. Kudo saw. The apron straps and the ribbon. Probably just like a cold. I hate that right before Christmas. I once got sick. Every year my dad has like a fondue. Like an oil fondue where we like put like meats and crap in like piping hot oil, and basically just like a tiny deep fryer that like everybody it sounds disgusting out loud, but a communal deep fryer where everybody puts in stuff. Every time I'm ill I get aches in my legs. It's weird. Probably like tension or something. Just make sure to bundle up, drink lots of water, piss lots of sickness. Piss lots of sickness. And that the victim was wearing an earpiece when his eardrum was ruptured. No, sickness, dipshit. I even specified it further. Talk about a terrifying case of contradictions. Time to play doctor and find ourselves a cure then, huh? Yeah. We gotta find one for Maggie, or else she's gonna have a terminal case of guilty. Fuck, I cannot talk today. I don't know why I just think I couldn't figure out what the fuck to play. Like after I was being flustered with my fucking tracker. Because it doesn't save anything anymore. It doesn't save the background, doesn't save the position. I have to manually change everything. It's fucking frustrating. Did you press the save button? That's the fucking thing. There is no save button. Normally, like before, like it never saved the backgrounds before. And like it just changed the angle because I'm always looking at like a 45-degree angle away from the camera. Just so it doesn't look like I'm creepily looking at you guys. Just, fuck. I gotta find a tracker, you know? I mean, Gumbo, if you want something really creepy, hold on, let me do something. Where is it? Yeah, I could just very subtly, like I can change it so I'm looking directly at the camera. I know it's incredibly subtle, but I guess Maggie's still in questioning. But we've got questions to ask her too. Maggie. Keep it down, Maya. This isn't a playground, you know. Okay. Empty, as usual. Yeah, and it's lunchtime too. That's it. Come on. Hey, that sounds like... Now just call an 8, pal. Come on, I know you can. He's getting really worked up about something. No, that's the wrong number. It looks like 8 would have... Looks like 8 would have only netted me $5 anyway. What a ripoff. What's the problem, detective? Gumshoe. Huh? Oh, it's you. I was just listening to the radio, pal. The radio? Hey, Detective Gumshoe's having lunch here. He is, and he's having the twin tea set. What can I say? This is a nightmare. How am I supposed to look Maggie in the eye now, pal? You really drove her into a corner, you know. You always blow apart my testimony. Why, of all days, didn't you do it today? Give me a second here. Sorry, there just weren't any holes in it, for once. Yeah, what happened? Usually your testimonies are like Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese. What do you have preferred crumbly like aged Parmesan? That does sound kind of good. You know, this case has already been ruled on. There shouldn't be any holes left to find. So did Maggie say anything to you? About me, I mean? Well, how does she put it again? I can't believe Detective Gumshoe. I hate him, sir, I mean it. I would never want to see him again. Something like that. Wow. But please, Detective Gumshoe, I didn't mean... Why? Why is this happening? He's banging his head against the wall, Nick. Oh man, poor Gumshoe. So did you like the twin tea set? I've never paid that much money for lunch before. I was so nervous my hands were shaking. So how did it taste? Well, for $20 I guess, I don't know how to describe it really. It was delicate. Delicate? I mean, you liked it? It didn't taste bad to you? What's the matter with him? Looks like he's thinking. That's it. I've been trying to think of the right word to describe the taste. And I just realized it's bad. That's it. It tasted bad. Just kind of hard to admit it to yourself when you pay 20 bucks for it, you know? You should have found out the price after you had finished eating. Hey Nick, maybe that's why Glen Egg came here. Maybe you heard about the super fierce twin tea set. By fierce you mean fearsome. Speaking of Glen Elk, that reminds me. We still hardly know anything about the guy. Why don't we ask Detective Gumshoe about what he knows, seeing as he's here? What were we all excited about earlier? Huh? That's right, you said you were listening to the radio or something. Oh, that was nothing. I wasn't excited. Come on, Detective Gumshoe. You can tell little old me. What were we listening to? Nothing really. It was just the daily exercise show. What the? A psych lock? This lunch special's lobster sure is great. Why are there tears in your eyes? Do I need to turn up the volume? Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Tell me the truth. What were you listening to? No way, pal. Now that you made a big thing out of it, I'm not going to tell you. We'll see about that, pal. Considering all the noise you were making while you were listening. Really clear what kind of radio program it was. I'd say it was related to... I'm right, aren't I? You were listening to the lottery results, weren't you? I thought you'd try to win big just like Glen Elk did. It's like you can see right through me. Huh? I've cracked him already. E-pal, that's why I said it was nothing. Okay. I'm usually pretty lucky, so I figured I'd give it a try. What's with everyone in the lottery? So, how did it go? I won 50 cents. It'd be better to win nothing at all than half a lousy buck. I was so mad. What did you want for Christmas? Peace in the world. And maybe a red velvet cake. I don't think I can do either, but I can try. Gumbo, let's be real. You wouldn't try for peace on Earth. You'd probably try for piss on Earth and then try to get away with that. I'm gonna piss on the Earth. I love how we have an emote dedicated to the entirety of Shadow the Hedgehog pissed on my fucking wife. It never gets fucking old. I've actually seen, oh, what the fuck's his name? Paper Box House, the guy who did, the voice acting for Shadow the Hedgehog pissed on my fucking wife. Like, he actually hangs out with a couple other guys, like, on YouTube, like Thero. And he had this entire thing about fried water. It's fucking hilarious. Let me see if I can. Here we go. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna show chat on this one. Where's Chrome?
pancakes with barbecue sauce. That's
This
gross.
is what I must do for my atonement.
I get this meta. It's fine. Carbonated chicken soup.
Why can't y'all like send like
This is what I must do for my
Just a
atonement.
fucking tuna sandwich.
just say your favorite food instead of these cursed meals?
No! No, infinite.
It's what? Fried water.
This is what I must do for my
I think there's like one here. No, we're done. Go back. Damn, you know what? It's not fucking worth getting that bomb. I don't think. Bone in yogurt. Hold yogurt.
This is what I must do for my atonement.
Yeah, Life Thero's channel is actually pretty good in my opinion. Like, I'm not a big fan of like fighting games, but for some reason, like the banter they get up to is actually hilarious. Like the two big ones I'm into right now are Lythero and Veilfisk. I feel like Veilfisk would be a gumbo kind of channel. Yeah, I know the feeling. Well, the same kind of ticket as Mr. Elg, see? Chicken breast hold the chicken? I like the way you think, Severed. How's it going, my guy? Merry Christmas Eve Eve. Is it just me, or does anybody feel not as festive this year? Like, there's just something about either the world or things happening that just doesn't feel as festive. You know what I mean? Been like that for years for me. Yeah, no, usually even there's like a hint of festivity, but just something about it, like Veilfisk video on shirt, that was great. That and the armor one. The armor one was great. They've got this special radio show where they announce the winning numbers. They even do the drawings live on air. It's intense, pal. But that's what Mr. Elg was listening to on the day he was killed. Yeah, what time is it now? It's just after 1:30. Are the lottery results always broadcast at the same time? Yeah. Look, I got this flyer when I bought the ticket. Okay, so the time of... Right. Millionaire Radio. That sounds cool. I want to try it, Nick. Then buy a ticket, Maya, with your own money. This guy was a real programming genius. They called him the walking computer at the place where he worked. What happens when he crashes, though? Does he stop moving all of a sudden? He wasn't literally a computer, Maya. Anyway, there's nothing between Maggie and the victim. Yeah, that's what we found out yesterday, too. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, don't you have any information that's a bit more fun? Fun? Oh, I know. So have you paid a visit to where Mr. Elg worked yet? Might as well. His workplace? Where's that? A computer firm called Blue Screens Inc. Or something like that. Sounds like a real stable company. This could be fun, Nick. Let's go. Computers really aren't really my thing, Maya. I'll be fine. I know all about that high-tech stuff. Is it worth to finance a vehicle or just save up and pay upfront? I would say upfront, personally. Then again, I'm of the opinion of like, why bother buying a brand new car when used car do just as good? But I mean, if you're planning on getting a new car, I would still say just, and this is personal opinion, of course, just all at once. That way you're not stuck behind, paying extra or accidentally missing a month or something and getting completely fucking railed by it. Crazy how my car isn't even fully functional, but it still has cost 7,000. Wow. I think my car cost 3 when I bought it. 3,000. It's around the corner from this joint. You should take a look. Computer firm called Blue Screens Inc., huh? You know what that chef said to me? Oh la la, your body is full of la toxins. And they give me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know, the label says juniper. But I'll tell you what, this stuff works like a charm. I slept like a rock last night. Oh, really? That's nice. You know, in all my years, I've never seen a witness who was that confused before. Yeah, he looks pretty confused by his testimony. Nothing against old guys. I like them and all. But he sounds like he was pretty sure about what he saw. Yeah, that's the impression I got too. Me three. But then why doesn't even a single part of his testimony corroborate any of the facts? Alright, I guess we're heading to place. Jesus Christ. My fucking eyes. No aux port, no electronic remote lock-in. Unfunctioning car charging for phones and whatnot. Minor to moderate cosmetic damage everywhere. Wow. And see, mine was 3K, including gas warmer, charge port, I think Bluetooth? I don't know. The only problem is, it's probably worth nothing right now because I'm having battery issues with it. Which cost a fucking arm and a leg. And I can't fix it. So I just gotta charge my car every so often and hope to God it keeps going. $8K easy? Oh boy, that actually sounds kind of good. Well, this place is so high-tech. You can almost smell the electricity in the air. It's a computer firm, Maya. They can't work without electricity, you know? Who are you? Oh god, robot. Hello. I'm sorry, access is restricted to authorized personnel only. This is the computer programming laboratory. There are far too many trade secrets that could be leaked. Wow, what secrets? Everything you see here is classified. No information can leave this building. Understood. Who is this woman? She's like a robot from some kind of whacked educational show. Did they actually just say educational? Said your car isn't holding a charge? Yeah, it's either the battery or the fucking alternator. One of the two. And trust me, nothing on it is on. My name is Lisa Basil. What's the fucking palindromes? I'm the company director. Director? She's human. She seems more like a ghost in a shell. Thing over her eye. Isn't that the same device as Glenn Elg's? That's a DMH, right? Nice try, but it's the other way around, Maya. It's an HMD. All my programmers here at Blue Screens Inc. are supplied with HMDs. Then do you write programs too? No, I just enjoy wearing this. They are pretty cool. I wouldn't mind one. So what exactly is this firm's business? I'll try to simplify it so that you can understand. We analyze the data management systems required by certain branches of industry, and then deliver optimum operating systems and source level components to them. Huh? You lost me on the corner of analyze and management. It doesn't matter. They analyze stuff, you got that much, right? Software we produce is distributed on CDs. CDs. Nuts. Got 'em. Yes, compact disc. Digital optical storage media. Of course, CDs are used for software as well as music. It is a small firm, but all my employees are first-class programmers. Let's ask one of them what they are doing. Yeah, that guy looks like a programmer. Excuse me, what are you working on right now? I'm researching the impact. Okay, I'm. Well, you got the idea. This is the sort of thing we are involved in. Did you good people follow all of that? Yeah. Your blank smile just said otherwise, Maya. You know about what happened, right, Miss Basil? You know of the Glen being poisoned? Yes, I know. It's terrible. Can you tell us anything that might be helpful? I don't think so. A police officer was here earlier, too. I couldn't tell him anything either, because the waitress who committed the crime has nothing to do with Blue Screens Inc. Oh. Oh, Mr. Elg's desk. Have you cleared it out already? No, not yet. It's this one right in front of you. If there's anything that might be useful to you, you are welcome to take it. Sorry. Guess there might be a clue here somewhere. What about Mr. Elg? He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he did suffer from one or two bugs in his personality. Oh? Like what? He was a bit of a loser. Perhaps that would be the best way to describe it. That's what got him into trouble. What's the matter? He was a top programmer. I would even say he was a genius. But he was really no trouble at all. A model employee. Hey, wait a minute. Just now you said something about him being in trouble. You gotta find out what this trouble was exactly. Would you mind taking a look at this? Oh. About Mr. Elg. Was he in some kind of trouble? I'm sorry? Why would you think that? I thought you said something about it just now. He said he got himself into trouble because he was a bit of a loser. Of course. 3 Cyclops? Guess Mr. Elg is like every other man with his own pile of secrets. Do I even attempt it? No, I feel like there's something. I don't see any sign of Mr. Kudo, do you? Maybe he went to buy another ton of bird seeds. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be here anyway. At least not for now. Besides, any more seeds today, I'm liable to turn into a real phoenix. Hey, check this out. I wouldn't get too close to that if I were you. Otherwise, you might be in for a shock. My pony must be lurking someplace nearby. Just imagine, a tiger loose in the city. Meanwhile, the real phoenix is like an abandoned chick, lost in a vast urban jungle. Huh? Don't worry, someday you'll grow up and become a ferocious tiger too. Don't lose hope. Why is she trying to pep talk me into becoming my phony? Hey look, pigeons. Look at all them chickens. Yeah, and heaps of them too. Do you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace? I think. This place is so fruity. It's not a bad thing. Oh, never mind. Oh, I think I've read this last time too. Huh? Mr. Armstrong's talking to someone. I'll be back next month. Oui, naturellement. Naturellement. I will be waiting for you. If you haven't got it by then, I'm afraid it might get a little hot around here. No, I will have everything ready. I promise. I love fire, you know? I love the way it crackles. No, stop it, I beg you. And don't let me down. I'll be watching you. Mais no, this is not necessary. You can trust me, mademoiselle. Talk to anyone, and I'll drive a knife right through your heart. Oh no, you don't have to worry. You know, you worry far too much. Maybe this will help you relax. It is the oil of sandalwood. I do love raw meat from time to time. God, this girl's a fucking psychopath. I'll be taking my leave. Goodbye, for now. I have the shivers. Let's rub some of my oil all over my body before I become a nervous wreck. There. Oh, I'm fucking uncomfortable by this. Oh, excusez-moi, monsieur. My eyes, my eyes! Your eyes? If you have trouble with your eyes, you need this. The oil of sandalwood. Isn't this just the leftovers of what you were using? So who was that woman you were just talking to? Oh, you saw that? Oh, well, yes, sorry. So who was she? She looks so polite and graceful. Polite? Graceful? And she likes raw meat and fires, right? I'll be back next month. Oui, naturellement. I will be waiting for you. We just saw that. I think about it. Hey Maya, I think it's pretty clear what kind of conversation they were having. You think so? Well, let's show them that piece of evidence and see what happens. You don't exactly have any customers, do you, Mr. Armstrong? No, you're alright, Monsieur. Perhaps it is the perfect time for you to visit me, no? So that way I can give you my undivided attention and cook for you la dish supreme. You're on a brave face, huh? That's what girls do, Nick. But you're right, business is very difficult these days. Perhaps the name is the problem. People do not understand it. They think it is Trey. I just want people to think that my restaurant was exclusive. They think you just serve fast food on cheap plastic trays? Like that's the kind of thing that can make a girl cry. Have you forgotten that Mr. Armstrong is a man, Maya? But this restaurant is my life. It is everything to me. I will defend it to la finale. No one will take it from me. So long as that paper exists, I'm but a delightful angel with broken wings. An angel, huh? Doesn't bode well when you think about it. Louise, they kept harassing me month after month. In the end, I had to give in. I agreed to help them. Help them? With what? Ma bien sûr. If I did not owe them money, I would have refused. But my hands were tied. Please, what did you agree to help them with? No, I cannot say. If I tell you, that woman, she will slice me up. And eat me with the salad garnish. So I hope she doesn't mean that he'll literally sliced up and served with garnish. I guess that woman has something to do with your loan contract, am I right? Ah. Please, Mr. Armstrong, tell us about that woman. The woman who was here earlier. I take it that she's, Why has it come to this? What a tragedy. Suddenly I find myself so deep in the debt. It's a bad sign of the bad world we live in, huh? No, I'd say it's more of a sign of the bad culinary skills. So the woman who is here is the scary woman. She is from the loan office. Loan office? Is that where you borrowed $500,000 from? We tender lender, it is called. Catchy name. Just hearing it makes me want to borrow some money. Please, you must not borrow from them. You must no more than $10. $10? Sounds like your whole monthly stipend, Maya. Hey, I get up more than that, thank you very much. So tender lender is the loan office you borrowed $500,000 from, huh? I wonder if that got anything to do with this case. I'm a weak woman. When I'm upset, I have to buy something nice to cheer me up. Thanks to him loaning me the money, I have to pay back $500,000 now. I am like his slave. I have to do everything that he tells me. Who is this he? The tiger. The tiger? He is the manager of the tender lender. Terrifying man. The big city mobster. When he shouts at me, my knees are trembling and his voice is ringing in my ears for 3 days. As soon as I hear the noise of that battered old scooter he rides, I start to cry. Big city mobster who rides a battered old scooter. Does this guy resemble me by any chance? Oh no. This man has a presence, a most formidable personality. Although, he does have the spiky hair just like you. There is a resemblance there, I suppose. So it looks like this loan office is worth checking out after all. If you want to visit the tender lender, it's just beyond Vitamin Square. Hey Nick, if you need money, I can loan you some, as long as it's less than $3. Thanks for the offer. Just beyond Vitamin Square, huh? As this old man needs a regular here. A specialty cup of cappuccino cold water is one of his favorites. Was he at the time of the incident? He was here. I'm sure of it. When the incident happened, the old man was here. The dead man. The first in my restaurant. No way, you mean the first customer you ever had? No. It was the first time I've had a dead man in my restaurant. That just seemed to lose a customer after only his first meal here. Apparently, for those who have the Epic game, because I got pinged on I'm in part of the Terraria Discord, and I get pinged for every time there's a free game, which I really should stop doing that. Apparently on the Epic Game Store right now, Fallout 3 is free. Which was an okay game in my opinion. Fallout New Vegas really hit it out of the park after that. Are they making a Fallout TV show? Yeah, I haven't seen much about it. I bet you it'll be interesting though. Well, I'm gonna head back to the precinct now. Got a big meeting starting in a bit. About Maggie's case, you mean? No, that's pretty much wrapped up now. There's another big case going down at the moment, so she's been pushed aside. Okay. I'll see you later then. Bye. You better get going, detective, or you'll be late. Actually, I kinda got a favor to ask. It's a big one. Fighting fictional battle. People will hate every single fucking thing until something comes out and then it becomes a cult classic. That's how it always fucking happens. People hated Wind Waker initially, then it came out with mixed reviews. Years later, people fucking love it. People just hate for the sake of fucking hating. The internet was a fucking mistake. Kinda got a favor to ask. It's a big one. A favor? Yeah, it's for, Maggie, actually. I was kinda hoping you'd give this to her for me. What is it? It's a lunchbox. I got up early so I could make it. I'm real worried about her. She looked like she'd lost a lot of weight. Detective Gumshoe. How many weenies are in here? There's not a person on earth who could eat this, who could down this much meat. Oh, poor innocent Maya. Half the people in chat could. Either actually eating meat or eating meat. Well, at least the Fallout franchise doesn't really have their characters, so idiots won't be complaining about lore. Yes and no. There's a couple, like, far background characters. And I guess more really the faction. I think that's where it's gonna really fucking pull strings. Is the Brotherhood of Steel, the NCR, the Enclave. Man, whatever. What I'd actually like to see Fallout wise is somewhere in Canada, like Toronto or Calgary, I think. Because hear me out. Like they're huge populated cities with interesting environments around, with like smaller towns and shit. And in the lore, America annexed Canada. So it's pretty easy to say this is 200 years after they were like that. This is a five. Yeah, well, yeah. I did hear inklings that the NCR might be involved, but I don't rightly know how. You know the Brotherhood is going to be involved. The Brotherhood and Steel is involved with every single Fallout game. I think. I don't know if the Brotherhood's in the first one. I know at the very least 2, 3 Tactics, New Vegas, 4. I don't know if 76 has it because I haven't seen anything about 76. Um, Something I can't wait for is people ripping dicks off when certain factions are shown as bad. Every faction will be shown as bad. That's what I'm hoping for at the very least. It's the fucking post-apocalypse. In a lawless wasteland, there is no good. Though I like the Legion, they were good. Just you saying that sentence kind of upset me. Because from everyone I've talked to, no one likes the Legion. That's so funny. Like if there's anybody in chat, because I've played Fallout New Vegas many, many times. I have not once done a Legion playthrough because I cannot stand them. But legit, if anybody says, "Oh yeah, I've done a Legion playthrough," then please tell me. I'm interested to hear why you did that. Hey, Panda, how's it going? I see Panda's already in the Fallout mood. Why are you just the way you are? No, it's because I know people often don't like Caesar. Like I think it's supposed to be like fictionally antagonistic of basically everybody's morality. So I'm just curious of like what people's thoughts were about it. You think? I love weenies. I can't get enough of their tender juiciness. Oh no. Gumshoe, no. Watching people fight over video game factions. Okay, I like watching debates. I hate fighting, but I love looking at the debates. Like about like morality, politics. When you get into like malice, that's when discussions go awry. So will you give it to her? Took me ages to make. So please say you will, pal. Can't exactly say no, can I? Gumshoe's lunchbox given to Maya to carry. It fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies. Oh, this guy just say he likes weenies? Yes, he does. Maybe I'll eat it myself if I get hungry. Don't forget, okay? Counting on you to give that to Maggie. It's finally gone. Let's see if she's at the detention center. Nope. This place gives off a really strange vibe, doesn't it? Looks like the tiger isn't in his lair. That is, as I say, a very good thing. Welcome. Breaking news of the worst of the year. The word of the year goes to Riz. Is that actually a thing? Or are you just fucking with me, Nightmare? Talk about a creepy voice. Makes your soul want to shrivel up and die. Oxford's word of the year goes to... Oh, what a fucking... I hate that word. Like, Riz is so fucking stupid. I thought it was Ussie, but that might have been last year. I don't think that's a thing, Gumbo. No, let me search this up. Okay, apparently 2022 is the 2022 word of the year is goblin mode. Yeah, but I really, really, truly hate the word Riz. But like, just fucking say charisma. Like, saying charisma will make you sound at least more intelligent. But at least I can't complain, because part of me was really hoping it wasn't the fucking term skibbity, or whatever the fuck it's called. Old man hates the youngsters. Yeah, just Photoshop a picture of me on that one Simpsons meme about old man yells at cloud. But yeah, it's fucking... I was hoping like the fucking skibbity meme would fucking die quicker than any other meme this year. But no, we can't have nice things. Just lots and lots of trite. God, I really do sound old, don't I? Fuck, man. It is skibbity meme, but I guarantee you laughed at similar shitposts when you were younger. I won't deny, yeah, I laughed at similar shitposts. I mean, fuck, I laughed at quite a few YouTube poops and shit like that. But it's just one of those things, it's like... I don't know, people trying to turn, like stupid shit words into, like, words with real meaning, you know? Like, what's that fucking stupid... I'm gonna cut my tongue out after this. But what's that stupid fucking meme? It's like sticking your gat out for the Rizzler or something like that. Some fucking stupid shit like that. Like, God, I hated saying that. It makes me feel disgusting. I'm sure that was made just to annoy boomers. Yes, and that much I can understand. I was like that when I was younger. But there's no fucking meaning to it. It sounds so fucking stupid. Gumbo, I will fucking unmod you quicker than you've ever seen. Hell, If I'll bypass Go. I'll fucking ban your ass if you try that shit. Do not pass Go. Do not collect $200. Yeah, yeah, I know. I just I've been around the internet long enough to see fucking people devolve their intelligence to stupid shit. Like we went from hour-long movies to TV shows to YouTube videos to TikToks. And like next thing you know, we're gonna have like a half-second video, and people's attention spans are just gonna be entirely shit. I know that's a side tangent, but it's fuck me. I sound like an old bastard. Video essays are one of the most popular genres on YouTube. Yes, and I actually enjoy watching those. Like when someone puts the time and effort into editing a video that's like an hour plus long, like with edits and like highlights of funny moments of a several hour recording sesh. I love that. Like it lets me put down the video and then like listen to it on standby, and thank God for YouTube. Allows me to like double back and say, hey, what was so funny about that everybody's in the video is laughing at. That's one of the reasons why I've been so into Veilfist guys of late. It's because although his videos are long, they're fucking hilarious. And I can double back and look at that. Fuck, I've been playing Minecraft off stream a lot and just, you know, just chilling and just having something to fucking laugh at in the. Maybe this entire shit with. As I grow older, I get more jaded, you know? H Bomber's Gun Plagiarism has 11 million views and is 4 hours long. Really? Wow. Okay, I haven't seen that. I might. Sometimes I think maybe I just lost my sense of humor. Or that's just changed. Maybe for the worse. Yeah, it's hard to put into words, you know? Like I'm only 27 years old. I've been an old soul for fucking who knows how long. At least my kindergarten teacher even said I had an old soul. Called depression jackass. Go to therapy. I would if I could afford it. Um, no, it's yeah, it's depression, but it's also I guess maturity of humor. Like I'll still fucking laugh at yeet memes. Yeet is always funny to me. I don't know. I've in my time in life, I've learned that two things. When you grow old, you lose one of two senses: your sense of direction or your sense of humor. Unfortunately, I think I have a very predominant sense of direction. My grandfather, rest his soul, was a fucking humorous man. And he was relatively decent with directions. I guess just one becomes weaker over the other. In some people's cases, one fucking loses it altogether. I don't know. Enough introspection, I guess. You're here to watch gameplay. Can't tell what left from right. My humor isn't immortal. Yeah. Yeah. You're here to discuss alone? No, not exactly. Manager's away at the moment. Wait quietly, please. She's gone. Just like that. Guess we'll just have to come back another time. This is the perfect opportunity, Nick. This reeks of suspicion. Come on, Nick, let's take a look around, okay? You think it'd be okay? Of course. No one will ever know. Coffee? Yeah. I'll leave it here for you to enjoy. Quietly. Yes, thank you. Do not touch the desk, please. Nick, let's get out of here. Now she wants to get out of here. Oh no, somebody's dropped the ashtray on the floor. It's gonna be a nightmare to clean up. It's all over the rug and everything. Actually, I knocked over a really big space heater once. Cleaning up was such a pain. It's one of those super antiques where you have to burn a ton of charcoal. We should manage to knock one of those over. Are they supposed to be super heavy? Oh hey. There's a book of matches here too. Matches, huh? Places don't give those up much nowadays. Hey, wait a second. What is it? Look what's printed on its cover. It says Tribulations. These matches could come in handy. Able to use them. Yeah, the pilot light for the office boiler keeps going out. Swing and a miss, Maya. Swing and a miss. What are you going off about, Gumbo? What's this? It's a punching bag. What? No way. You wouldn't catch me walking around with a bag like that. What do you mean walking around? The design's gross to start with, and it's way too heavy to be practical. And why is it called a punching bag? Don't people know messenger bags are in? I knew it. I was right before, but back at Tribulations. Paris fashion is more my thing. I really, really hope she's pulling my chain on this one. And through compromise. I wonder what that's supposed to mean. Must mean something if they took the trouble to frame it like that. Yeah, well, it still doesn't make any sense to me. That's tender lender's guiding principle. Oh? Compromise the customer to win. Oh, I see. How about you, Nick? Yeah, well, as long as we don't have to compromise my hair, I'd say we're okay. It's one slogan, but no business owner should ever explain to their customers. Ew. Let's see, this round doll thing is called a Dharma, I think. I figured I'd read a book or two and be more cultured, in case you're wondering. You mean you aren't making stuff up for a change? Yeah. Bet you also didn't know that no matter what, he'll always right himself. Come on, Nick. Go on and give him a good shove. Only if I feel like dying. Now, this yellow thing, this is a Japanese chess piece. I think it's a king? Not that I'm an expert or anything. I'm more of a reversey person, you know? Assuming she knows what she's talking about, those aren't exactly your typical mobster wannabe items. They're not trophies, are they? Hey. It's a piece of paper sticking out from under here. What is it? A repair bill? Looks like he did some repair work on his car. Does he even have one? $15,000 to replace a bumper and a light. That's insane. The car is registered to the Cadaverinis? Oh, so it's not even the Tiger's car. Why would someone else's repair bill be in the Tiger's office? Hey, look at this Parisian style coat. It's so chic. Looks more like a pimp coat to... Did he actually just say pimp coat? Guess I haven't got an eye for fashion. Hey, look at this. The suit is the same color as the one you wear, Nick. Same color as my suit. Ah! Your voice down, Maya. Nick, you gotta take a look at this. Some cake? I'll just leave it here for you. Yeah, sure. Thanks. Just wait here quietly. Otherwise... Sure. Did you hear that, Nick? Wait quietly, she said. Yeah, sure. I have my eye on you. Only so I can take care of you. Understand? Ah, I'm scared, Nick. So? What are you getting so excited about before? Look, on the label of the suit. That's an attorney's badge. Is the Tiger a lawyer? Oh, look at this thing. It's made of paper. For some reason, your badge sign looks really cheap to me, Nick. Why doesn't anyone recognize an obviously fake badge when they see one? There's a CD player on the desk, but the desk is so loud, it's a wonder you can hear it. What? The lid's open. I wonder what kind of music the Tiger's into. Have you finished the coffee? Yes, thanks. It was lovely. So, you drank it all? If you touch anything else that doesn't belong to you, there's always another cup. That coffee was laced with something. I'm almost sure of it. Nick, my stomach, it's killing me. Oh, wait. Maybe it was just the burger I ate for breakfast. I sure hope so. You better take a look at that CD while we're still alive and have the chance. What the? Well, it's not the Rocco soundtrack, is it? Claw of the Tiger? Did they just make a Rocky reference? It's a demo CD. The artist's name has been handwritten on the disc in the pen. MC Bomber. What? This must be the CD Maggie told us about. Let's listen to it. I bet it's heavy metal. No way, that woman will make us drink more coffee if we do. Okay, I'm not gonna... Screaming, 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 screaming. Come out from under the desk, Maya. What are you two snooping around my office for? Nothing. We were just... My precious carpet. You've got ash on my rug. He's gonna wish your ugly feet never came through my door. It wasn't us. It was already like this. You just want to argue with me? Is that what you're doing? Think you can take me on? I'm gonna flatten you two into pancakes and tune you into my new rugs. Oh. Don Tigre, you're back. Oh, the voice is like evil seeping into your head through your ears. I'm sorry, Don Tigre. I knocked over that ashtray earlier and... Has she got a death wish or what? Oh, right. Huh? Forget about it, Violetta. It's nothing. Wait, what? What? I ain't gonna get mad at you. You're too cute, you hear? That's so unfair. Here, have some cookies. I just baked them. I need some strong espresso while you're discussing your loan. Ah, Phoenix writes. Yes? He's either crazy or just plain stupid to chase after me. I worked so hard, but now he's gonna come and mess up my plan. So it was him. He's my phony. Yeah, but I don't care. No one gets in my way. What? I mean, excuse me? You should have left the little girl at home, right? I have a few things I want to ask. No questions. This is the last time we meet. Wait. Please. That was pretty weak, Nick. You waited until he was out of earshot before you shouted after him. Like, you don't want to talk. I didn't hear you scream hold it either. The espresso. And cookies. This woman is definitely not good for my heart. And what was it the tiger called her? Violetta? So I'm kind of curious about your company, Tender Lender. With the warm and friendly atmosphere you'd expect from a family-sized business. Conscientious rate of interest. And an attractive repayment policy. I have the feeling the sentence is not going to end well. We will tenderly lend you that little bit extra. You're a tender lender. Hey Nick, things are a bit tight for Right and Go at the moment, aren't they? I mean, there's that $500 you owe me from the card game for starters. Why don't you take out a loan? Would I like to take out a loan from a place like this? Not so much. Tender Lender is on your side. So let's say I'm late with my repayment. What happens then? We give you more coffee. Strong coffee. Right, I think I'd rather skip town. Hey, just remember that I can make strong coffee too, Nick. Strong tea as well. So do you know about the incident we're investigating? What incident? Man was poisoned in a restaurant near here. That incident. Oh. Taney. Hello, Smackins. Elohim Smackins. Just lie down, you goober. See? There was... Oh. Elohim. Oh, stupid cat. He demanded cuddles, guys. Give me a second. Alright. A man was poisoned in a restaurant just near here. That incident. Let me see. I was here that day with the manager. Manager being the tiger? Elohim. Furio Tigre. Furio? Tigre? So that's where the tiger thing comes from. Reverse Phoenix got a real name. Nick, hurry up and find out more about him. Can I ask you about the tiger? I mean, Mr. Tigre? Cookie? Sure. How do you like my cookies? I baked them myself. Go ahead, Nick. The honor's all yours. No, ladies first, Maya. No matter how I look at this, I just don't get it. Where did the tiger and the scared girl doing working together? We are lovers. That's not exactly coming across in your tone of voice. And I own Don Tigre in my life. He's the one who saved me. The tiger saved you? Please address him properly as Don Tigre. Otherwise, I'll have to... Okay, Don Tigre. Of course, I'm sorry. He saved your life. I'd like to know how that happened. I'm very frail, you see. Just recently, I died once. You died? Oh, 4 months ago. The doctor said to abandon all hope. I guess they were expecting her to take a boat ride across the river Styx. But Don Tigre, he saved me. He gave up everything. Everything. When I found out what he had done for me, I was happy. No offense, but I'm finding out that a little hard to believe. I decided I'll pay him back with my life by serving him coffee at espresso. I wonder what's in her coffee. So is that why you've got that bandage around your head? This? So what's the story with the bandage? They put it on after the operation. Operation? It's just a little injury. A little fatal injury. Fatal injury? Maya just suffered one herself by the sound of it. So that's the injury you were talking about before when you said you had died once? Oh, jeez. She really creeps me out, Nick. Same here, but we gotta find out the truth. Creeps her out, she's a certified waifu. I mean, if fucking... There you go, you're tagged in. I don't know how that's your cup of tea, my dude, but go right the fuck ahead. Rivers are up. Fuck's sake. Anyways, how's it going, Mac? There he is. Old CD's back feeding him pigeons again. There, take this, and get out of my park. Go and just spilled water on me, day ruined, GG. Oh. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully it wasn't too much water. And hopefully you got a dry change of clothes. Oh, at the very least, just a sprinkle. Okay, so it's not too terrible then. Damn, GG day ruined. You better retire now while you can. We're just checking something quickly. Running my internal temperatures. Ah, shit. You're just like half a degree colder. You're just gonna die of hypothermia now. I just had a heart attack because I think I almost thought I'd press the stop streaming button. Well, Mac passed on. He's dead. That's good. Amen. How long are these games usually? Oh fuck, man. I don't. I do a lot better when I'm I do a lot quicker when I'm reading in my head. But having to like read out loud probably take from like a couple hour game to like too many. That and there's a lot of backtracking back and forth, and some answers don't make sense until after you choose them, which is kind of a detriment, but it's yeah. Like I thought, he's really mad. Come on, Maya, just keep your head down and let's sneak away while we still can. What? Why? Hello, old man. What are you doing, Maya? Ka. Hey, you just turned his back on us. I'm not surprised. I bet it really hurt his pride in court this morning. Mr. Kudo. Pigeon. Ka. Look, we really need to talk to you, alright? Out with the demons. In with the good fortune. Ow, ow, ow. Seeds, shell splinters. Painful. I always knew you were a demon, Maya. I do like this guy's theme, though. I'm sorry about what happened in court earlier today. Yeah, everyone will be talking about me behind my back now. A dirty old man who was so busy looking at the serving girl's backside. You can't remember her face, a filthy, depraved animal. Not at all. Are you listening to me, boy? I don't care what you say. I saw that waitress put it in. She put some white powder into a young lady's Javachino. We hear you. And another thing. The young layabout was wearing an earpiece, on the same side as the lens of his broken spectacles. Oh, really sorry. So I made a little mistake about the vase, so what? I know what I saw. I tell you. Okay, take it easy, please, Mr. Kudo. Don't tell me to take it easy, spiky-eared brat. Take this. You said you were a craftsman, right? The modern world casts honest craftsmen like me aside in droves. Surely it's not that. I come from a long line of craftsmen. Right back to the time of the shoguns. Do you hear me? I didn't become an embroidery. I was born one. Embroidery is actually really hard. I tried it once. Didn't do very well. Actually, I'm kind of in the same situation myself. I want to stick my fingers in that dribbling old judge's nose. And scream right down his ear hole, objection. Oh, so did you want to become a lawyer when you were young? I don't think that's quite it, Maya. I think he's just in a bad mood that's all. I got a tsunami of frustration inside and it's ready to burst out. If you let him start rambling now, we might never shut him up. What should I do? Sure, suck it up. Guess I better let him talk. There's not much call for craftsmen these days then. Of course not, you idiots. I'm always good for... All I'm good for nowadays is running errands. Errands? Everyone takes advantage of the elderly. Buy some bread, Gramps. Take the dog for a walk, Granddad. Feed the pigeons, old man. What am I, some sort of 2-bit community handyman? Well... Buy some bread now that I can understand. What's the point of feeding some seedy pigeons? Why don't people say what they mean? Get lost, that's what they're trying to say. Oh yes, I'm just an inconvenience, you see. At home, at the restaurant, I just get in the way, don't I? Excuse me. I'm sure you don't. Wait a minute, what did he just say? At home and at the restaurant? Hold up. By restaurant, are you talking about Tribulations? Did you get asked to run an errand there too? Yes, I did. The very day that young brat was poisoned. What? So on the day of the incident, what were you asked to do? Glad you asked, boy, because I'll tell you what I was asked to do. All of a sudden, that young lad slumped over the table. Servant girl collapsed. And I broke that vase. All happened so fast, I was in a bit of a daze, you see. The owner shouted over to me. Excusez-moi, you, call the police. Call them yourself, I should have asked, or said back. But I didn't think of it at that time. So did you end up calling the police? Like I said, I was in a bit of a daze. So did you call them on your cell phone? God, do I look like I have one of those newfangled thingamajigs? I went looking for a payphone, of course. You went looking for one? Couldn't find one right away, you know? Wandered around for 5 minutes or so. 5 minutes? So for 5 minutes after the incident happened... Yes, sirree, the owner was at Tribulations on his own. Why didn't you mention this in court this morning? Well, I would have if you'd given me the chance. You bullied me out of the courtroom. Thank you, Mr. Kudo. You've certainly earned your kudos for today. Wait a minute. If that's the case, there's more. I've got more to say. Oh yes, I remembered something else. Bailiff, escort the witness out of the courtroom. It's not my fault. You're the ones to blame. You could have at least told us before we got to court. Is it really that important that Mr. Kudo was the one who called the police? What's important is the unaccounted time before the police arrived. The victim was dead, and Maggie was unconscious. Which leaves that woman, that man, alone in the restaurant. Mr. Kudo might have been chased out of the place on purpose. What do you mean? Maybe someone didn't want him in the restaurant. Ah. Oh sure, you go ahead and say I was in the way as usual. I suppose I should have been getting myself covered in pigeon poop instead. Need to get more details about what exactly happened. From Maggie and from Mr. Armstrong. I figured I'll do this now, and then I'll try to do the last two evidences with Armstrong and Violetta. Mr. Wright. Hello, Maggie. So I finished questioning you? Wasn't it just unbelievable in court today, sir? I'm going to stay up all night and blog about everything that happened. Weren't you scared? It was pretty touch and go in there. Yeah, but you totally nailed that old man. Well, he was all over the place with his testimony. He's not the only one. Oh? What do you mean? Everyone else's testimonies don't match up either. Not with what I remember of the incident, anyway. Is it possible she's the one misremembering things? Maggie, you know how you said that everyone else provided testimony that doesn't match up with what you remember? Yep. There are just so many things that don't seem to add up. The biggest contradiction is the other guy saw the victim's table. He was the one who slipped something in the victim's coffee. I'm sure it was him. Didn't Mr. Kudo testify earlier today? That it was the waitress who put the white powder in the coffee cup? So you really think it was this disappearing man that did it? Well, he's not the only thing that disappeared. The CD vanished as well. You know, the CD with the writing on it. Oh, the MC Screwdriver album, right? It was MC Bomber, Maya. That name was scrawled on the sports paper as well. CD's nuts and... yeah, good job, Gumbo. I completely skipped over the word CD. Fuck. I never did find that CD at the crime scene, sir. Or the victim's medication. That's gone missing too. Ouch, my head. This is getting way too complicated for me. Hey TKJ, how's it going? Good? Hell yeah. What have you been up to? Have you been having a good Christmas Eve? You said that you passed out when the victim, Glenn collapsed, right? Yes. It was so embarrassing. I mean, I used to be a cop. Tangling big ass yarn all day? Are you crocheting or knitting something? I hate it when the ball gets tangled. That's why I've been considering crocheting. Nice. I've been considering getting like when I crochet next. I can consider doing a my balls get tangled too. Oh, every time I hop the fence, my damn balls get tangled. Oh shit. But yeah, that's why I think it's beneficial to get one of those like yarn bowls, you know? Who invented these damn things anyways? I don't know. When I came to, the restaurant was buzzing with police. Before I knew what was going on, they arrested me, sir. So between the time the victim collapsed and the time the police arrived on the scene, you have no idea what went on at Tribulations. No idea at all. Why is it important, right? The other witness, the old man in the park, was pretty much chased out of the picture. Chased out of the picture? What do you mean? What was that song about long balls tying into knots and stuff? It's all I can remember is, do your balls hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? I don't quite remember the rest. Old CD wasn't inside the restaurant because he was told to go call the police. Exactly, and you, Maggie, were unconscious. It means Mr. Armstrong was alone in the restaurant for a brief period of time. That's what I think? Okay. No. You don't think Mr. Armstrong set me up, do you? When you consider the facts, it's hard to imagine that Mr. Armstrong isn't involved in this at all. It's like the master biting the paw of the dog that it feeds. Are you sure about this, Mr. Wright? Well, the old man said as much when we spoke with him earlier. I don't know. Things that man says don't add up for some reason, sir. Maggie looks like she's trying to figure something out. We should ask Maggie exactly what she knows about Old Seedy. I feel my... Oh. I thought I started skipping things because I thought I presented null evidence. Feels like forever since I saw a witness as slippery as that old man. He's not really that bad of an old man, though. Still, I feel a bit uneasy. Huh? I thought you just said you felt much better. Maggie? If there's something on your mind, you've got to tell us. Especially if it has anything to do with Mr. Kudo or his testimony. Roger, I'll spill it all and see what you make of it. Oh yeah, I've got something you're going to love. Really? What is it? A lunchbox, just for you. Here. Wow, a lunchbox. Weenies too. I can't believe it. Thank you, sir. Did you make this just for me, Mr. Wright? Now as Detective Gumshoe. Who else would make such a nice lunchbox for you? Detective Gumshoe? He's really worried about you. Looks like you put a lot of effort into making this, too. I can't accept it. Detention center rules, no gifts allowed, sir. Hey, come on, Maggie. Don't be like that. Rules are the rules. They'll lock you up if you break them. Somehow when an ex-cop turned waitress says that, it seems a whole lot scarier. And anyway, I hate weenies. Oh. Really? It's all yours, Maya. You can enjoy it with Mr. Wright. But... She's right. It's better than letting it go to waste. But... I guess so. Gumshoe's lunchbox eaten with Maya. Oh no. Well, how was it? That hit the spot. I love weenies. Oh good. Then I'm glad I gave it to you then, sir. Back when I was an officer, Detective Gumshoe always looked out for me. But today I was the one who had to look out for him, trying to incriminate me the whole time. You got to remember, Maggie. Gumshoe's a detective. He's got a job to do. My old boss. Thought at least he'd be on my side. He is on your side. You can't fool me. I saw him in court today. I was going random. Also don't know why he's salty. Salty character? Well, I guess, yeah. I felt like a poor little baby woodpecker being pecked on the head by its own mother. Gumshoe's testimony was pretty solid. No wonder it hurt her so much. I hate him, sir. I mean it. I don't ever want to see him again. Ouch. I think I just saw Gumshoe's chances go down in flames like the Hindenburg. I don't think it's getting through to her for that he was really trying to help. Oh, gambled cat cam? Let's see if it works. Okay, unfortunately it is dark, but I will say there is no cat. Cat is wandering right now. Also, thank you for the hydrate. I thought the cat was on the camera. No, it's just the lights are off. Holy smokes, that's him. Huh? That's your phony, Mr. Wright. Just look at that ridiculous suntan. For the record, I'm not sunburned like an overdried tomato, so I don't know how... He told me he'd been on a business trip to Hawaii. And that's where he got the tan. I'm not hearing this. Is there anything about Mr. Kudo's testimony that stood out as odd to you? Actually, yes. The fact that he was even testifying to begin with doesn't quite what? Well, then when I took the coffee over to the victim's table... It's true there was another customer in the restaurant. Yeah, we know that already. It was Victor Kudo. But I can't really say... It was an old man. Okay, but how I'm calling him about a really old middle-aged man. No, age isn't the issue. The other customer was a woman. A woman? Are you sure, Maggie? Well, I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. So what does this woman look like? She was sort of creepy. She had kind of a cackling laugh. Creepy. Cackling? Why do I get the feeling I've come across a woman like that recently? Alright, let's try for Tribulations and see what happens. Oh. Looks like Mr. Armstrong's out again. But the place is open for business. Can't have an open restaurant without a chef. It's not my fault, Nick. Don't take it out on me. Only a couple minutes after the incident happened, Mr. Kudo left the scene, leaving Mr. Armstrong here alone. Missing when we need to talk to him the most. Maybe he's trying to avoid us on purpose? What's this? Looks like a treasure. Oh. I can't think of anything else here. I'm gonna try it. You said that bandage around your head was from an operation? You also said you suffered a fatal injury to the head, correct? Yes, the operation was very difficult, apparently. Now, by fatal injury, you must mean you were hurt very badly somehow, right? Did the injury in question have something to do with this? Well, donuts. Huh? I baked them myself. Homemade donuts. Have one. What's inside? Jam and... I'm sorry, but I didn't quite catch that. Thanks. What happens to this one for her to have such a huge bandage around her head? I just got an achievement for being offered a donut. Okay, it was the car accident. I have here a car repair bill. From this, it seems pretty obvious that this car was involved in an accident. Let me see that. This bill is made out to the Cadaverinis? Yes, it is. I don't think I ever introduced myself. Tell me, what do the Cadaverinis have to do with me? Something tells me she's not about to say hi and introduce herself. Alright. Relationship with the Cadaverinis is very strong, and this is why. Do I just show her herself? Nope, fuck. I don't... Maybe I go to the fucking police station? Maybe? Main server just went up in smoke. Why the heck isn't the press conference set up yet? The superintendent's here already. Yeah, there's a problem with the internet too. I already told you to stop using your computer, Chief. I'm watching videos online. I'm catching up on my Asian soap operas. Oh. It's gonna have to wait, Chief. I'm throwing the switch. No, just when some young guy, fuck's sake, was about to confess to his son's hot to trot girlfriend. Oh, this place is really buzzing. It must have been going down. Something really big. Huh? What are you doing here, pal? Detective Gumshoe. Can't be here right now. You'll be roped into the briefing if you stay. Huh? Got big problems here today. Why, what's going on? A virus. A virus? A virus? There's a virus ripping through the precinct's computer system. I really need to ask you some questions. I'm only gonna say this once, so listen up. Yes. No matter how poor you get, never borrow money from a place like this, you hear? Okay. You got money trouble. Just go on a diet of instant noodles and hang in there. I want to think about borrowing money, detective. Hey, there she is. Thank you again. Thank you so much for the banger emote, Marine. It is hilarious and I love it. I'm so happy about the emote. I bet you it'll get a lot of use once banger music starts playing. Oh shit, sorry. Other present too? No worries. I'm glad you enjoyed it. After you said to me the thing this morning, I was like, oh, wait, shit, she's a whole half day ahead of me. I gotta get in time. Because sometimes I don't know if I finished early and I was like, I can remember to send this. Yeah, no, it's more than reasonable. Also, I don't know if, like, I know some people celebrate on the 24th and some people celebrate on the 25th. And I try to pace my presents out for who celebrates on what. That being said, I gotta finish some. Anyways, hope you're doing all right today. I guess happy or Merry Christmas Eve to you. I think the 3 days around makes sense. I ruined my watch streak. How? Did you not do? Were you not here yesterday? I thought you were here yesterday. Oh no, you weren't because yesterday is it's 2/3, so you missed Punch Out. I think it was Punch Out the day before yesterday. Some internet was garbage. Oh, shafted by internet again. We're not thinking about borrowing money, detective. We want information. Oh, is your internet more stable now, Marine? Oh, is that all? Well, then let's see. That lender is considered to be even fishier than the average illegal loan shark. It seems it ran into trouble just recently. Those guys have been pretty heavy-handed, calling in all their debts. Really? Don't go poking your nose around in their business, pal. You really regret it if you upset that lady. Alright, I get the picture. Hey, wait a minute. What did he just say? That lady? Dad again last night. So let's see how it goes in. Okay. I was gonna say you might be a little bit late to stream. Unfortunately, come 25, 26, and possibly 27. Excuse me. I won't be able to stream. I will, however, try to stop in if I can. It's just I'm spending Christmas with family. You know how it is. Who is this lady he's talking about, Nick? Better find out what the story is with this lady. So where exactly is a computer virus, Detective Gumshoe? I don't know. What? Look, I just go with the flow, alright, pal? Here I thought detectives were supposed to be somewhat knowledgeable. What's with that face, pal? Do you know what a... Do you think you know what a virus is? Well, Nick, do you? Computer virus? Sure. I mean, only in simple terms, of course. Really? Wow, you know everything, Professor Nick. Yeah, I'm gonna call you Dr. Wright from now on. Hey, that sounds pretty cool. Don't you agree, Dr. Wright? Why do I get the feeling they're making fun of me? Okay, fine. I'm no expert, but I can at least explain the basics to the two of you. A virus is a program that gets inside of a computer and causes damage. Damage? You makes the machine go boom and explode? No, the damage is, well, it's all internal. The inside goes boom, right? Imagine all the case data you got stored on your PC here in the station. A virus could wipe out all that. That's the kind of damage I'm talking about. Well, that's scary. Yeah, what's even more scary is that the viruses are infectious. Infectious? Most computers are connected together on a network, right? The virus can move from one machine to another over the network. So the virus just keeps spreading faster and faster. Just like a real virus, huh? But Nick, why would anyone want to make a program like that? Yeah, it takes ages to type in all that data. Why would you want to destroy it, pal? No, people don't infect their own machines. They send the virus to someone else's. What? That's horrible. Oh, I get it. It's like you sneezing on Mr. Goto so he catches a cold. Right, then he wouldn't be able to turn up in court and he'd be too sick. You really shouldn't do stuff like that, Nick. It's wrong. Dude, what? Where? When and why did the conversation jump to talking about me? Anyway, that's what a computer virus is. A bad program that causes damage. All the different viruses have names, right? I feel like I've heard the name of the virus we caught somewhere before. Name of the virus, huh? I feel like I've heard of it before too. Oh. You just went... This is it. That stupid name. I remember it now. I thought so. Here it comes. Don't just nod to yourself and keep me in the dark, Nick. What's going on? It's okay, Maya. You don't have to cry about it. Name scribbled on that sports paper and written on that CD. That's the name of the virus. MC Bomber. What? Yeah, the virus has just infected every computer in the station, pal. It's MC Bomber. Can you give us any more details, please? You enjoying yourself there, Marine? We already knew about the MC Bomber virus from a while back. A group of criminals issued a series of demands to the head honchos of law enforcement. They threatened to release the virus if their demands weren't met. I love Gumshoe. I do too. He's a great character. I'm upset because I've heard after this he's not in any other game except the Edgeworth games. Which I might try in the future. Who are they? Oh no, some hotshots from the criminal underworld would be my guess. Now the virus has been released, huh? Yeah, it's in every computer in every public office in the city. Everyone's going nuts. They're hopping around like they're dancing at a carnival. All this stuff with the criminals and viruses, it almost feels like we're in a sci-fi movie. Apparently the programmer who made the virus is a real genius or something. Focus right now is tracking the root of this virus in the black market. Mean someone put this virus up for sale? Yeah, and because this one's so powerful, they're estimating its price tag was in the millions of dollars, pal. In the millions? A virus can be worth that much? That's the girl who works over at Tender Lender. You want to stay away from her, okay? I mean it. She does look kind of unforgiving, doesn't she? That should be the least of your worries, pal. What's that supposed to mean? What could be worse? Her name is Viola Cadaverini. She's the only granddaughter of Bruto Cadaverini. Bruto Cadaverini. Do you know who that is, Nick? Never heard of him. Bruto Cadaverini is the boss of the Cadaverini family. The Cadaverinis? That's one scary sounding name. We can't touch them. They're way too powerful for the police. But you're thinking of taking them on, aren't you? No, I don't remember ever saying I was going to. We're gonna get some more info out of Gumshoe about his family. I'm not sure if I really want to get involved in this, but who are the Cadaverinis? Who are they? A scary bunch of people, that's who. You're a cop and you're scared. What's that about? Trust me, it doesn't matter if you're a kid or a cop, these guys are scary. They've got some serious clout in the criminal underworld. We can't touch them. They've got too much moolah. Moolah, as in? They pretty much control all the cash on the city's black market. The black market, huh? And that incident, that includes Tender Lender, I take it. Sure. No one stands up to Bruto Cadaverini. And I mean no one. Interesting. The Viola's the granddaughter of some mafia boss then. Yeah, and everyone knows how much Bruto loves this little girl. She means everything to him. So, how did she end up at Tender Lender? I don't know, pal. But I heard she and the boss of Tender Lender are pretty tight. Tight. That's what it said in a file I read related to Maggie's case. Seems like a pretty important clue. Ah, I can't believe it. Almost forgot the most important thing. And that is... You know, the lunchbox. How did everything go? Oh. I love this guy. The lunchbox? You remember the weenies? I hate weenies. Oh yeah, those weenies. So how did my weenie... The devs knew what the fuck they were doing. How did my weenies taste when they went down the hatch? Huh? Well, it was delicious. Yeah, that's what she said? Really? Well, not exactly. Don't worry about it, pal. I figured something would happen, so I came prepared. Prepared? What do you mean? I made a jumbo lunchbox. Oh. Do me a favor again, pal, and deliver this? This sure is a heavy burden, in more ways than one. I can just imagine Maggie's little eyes sparkling with joy when you bring her that. Weenies again, Nick? Tell me what I have to do all these two. Gumshoe's lunchbox, give it to Maya. Again. I really can't eat anymore. I'm actually not gonna go back to Viola, because... Go to Tribulations. Double check the kitchen. Nope. Okay, asshole's not there. Move to blue screens. Alright, let's try it. So how about you tell me what kind of trouble Mr. Elg was in? I'm sorry, sir. Well, we don't deal with troubleshooting here. Perhaps you'd like to speak with someone in customer service? What's she talking about? It's better just take a shot and see where it gets me. Miss Basil, let me ask you something. Mr. Elg's trouble have something to do with this. Shit. I don't think I can't think about it. I need to figure, I need some, I'm kind of stuck here because I need to figure out what kind of evidence is needed for, of why Glenn is in trouble and why Violetta's, wait. Okay, Bruto. I do have that. Okay, I know what I'm doing now. Alright, let's see if this works. It's been forever since. Yeah, this one's kind of a clusterfuck case. You know, one of the like halfway point cases, I think. I'm just gonna skip until the point we got to before. I know exactly who you are, Viola Cadaverini. Wait, why do you call her Viola? I thought it was Violetta. Ah, whatever. You sustained that injury in a traffic accident, didn't you? It happened about 4 months ago. I was driving one of our family's cars when someone pulled out in front of me. It was a motorbike, or something like that. I don't remember it much. Anyway, I swerved to try to avoid it, but... I took a blow to the head. A bad one. Yeah, I can imagine. So what happens to the person on the bike? I'm guessing they didn't get away with injuring the Viola Cadaverini, right? I don't know what happened to them. They ran away, or so I heard. Ran away? If they'd stayed, I'd have... Is it possible? Could the person who committed the hit and run have been... It was this man, wasn't it? He was the cause of your accident. It wasn't Don Tigre. I refuse to believe it. We collided, the motorbike and my car. Don Tigre isn't injured at all. Is he? It was the tiger who caused Viola to crash, I can feel it. Plus one of her locks just broke, so she must suspect it was him too. I'm sorry, Miss Cadaverini, but I proved the tiger was involved in a traffic accident on his bike. We present... The bike was the murderer! It's not exactly a motorbike, but... Mr. Tigre rides around on a scooter, doesn't he? And you'll notice that the front wheel guard is badly damaged. Miss Cadaverini. You know the truth, don't you? This repair bill was paid by Furio Tigre. The Cadaverinis have known for ages who caused the accident, haven't they? It's possible, perhaps. Somewhere inside of me I know that may be true. I knew it. But Don Tigre still saved my life. The operation was very complicated. It was very, very expensive. How much are we talking? Very, very, very expensive. America. Is the law looks like a canonical thing? I think no, because only Phoenix can see it. I haven't seen the anime, and I don't know if the locks are ever touched upon on the anime. She seems kind of hesitant about giving me actual figure. I should back off. Well, anyway, it was the tiger who paid for it, right? After I recovered, Don Tigre told me. He said he paid for the operation because he cared about me. I believe him. Like it's a fourth wall joke, I'm not... Yeah, no, apparently, apparently only Phoenix can see it. I think it was touched upon in the second game, maybe, I think it was. Where I don't remember where he got the Magatama initially. But Pearls gave it to him, and I think Maya enchanted it or something like that. Basically allowed him to see these locks of when people are lying about something. Really? But do you honestly believe that to be true? You want to know what I think? I think the reason he paid for the operation wasn't because of you, but someone else. I got a 50-50 chance here. Got it. Perhaps I shouldn't be saying this, but your grandfather, Bruto Cadaverini, controls a lot of the dubious cash, right? And you are his beloved pride and joy. Sure, I don't know exactly how much the operation cost, but if you weren't the granddaughter of Mr. Cadaverini, do you think Mr. Tigre would have paid the money? $1 million. Nice. 4 months ago, I was in a traffic accident. That's why I needed the operation. When I woke up, they told me it was nothing serious. A simple procedure. Oh, really? Well, I guess if she recovered in 4 months, it couldn't have been too big. They said the operation cost $1 million. $1 million bucks? My grandfather ordered Don Tigre to pay $1 million in compensation. Compensation, huh? It's underworld lingo for paying money to settle a score. Basically, pay or get into some serious trouble. But $1 million bucks? This has to be related to our poisoning case somehow. I wanted to believe him. I wanted to trust what Don Tigre said. Yet it had nothing to do with my grandfather being Bruto Cadaverini. I wanted to believe he helped me because he cared about me. Not about my grandfather. But I knew that wasn't really true. Wow, I'm so sorry. What he did to get the money was evil. He said it was all for me, so I helped him. You helped him? In what way? Here, take these. What are these? Medical papers? I'm Bruto Cadaverini's granddaughter. He had to pay compensation. He was made an offer he simply couldn't refuse. God, I hate stories like this. Being falsely loved. Something that would fucking break my heart. Wow, I feel so bad for Viola. It's inexcusable. Huh? There are two things that I consider inexcusable. Poisoning and betrayal. Only a coward would hurt people using either of these tactics. Is everything alright, Nick? We should get going. Right after we finish our espresso. Yeah. I won't need to convince Viola of anything else, so I guess I can get rid of this. Repair bill thrown into the trash. Okay. That's one impressive desk on one impressive rug. Solid gold, Nick. Gold. Just look at that shine. Only real gold shines like that. Would you really want such a shiny desk, though? I don't know, but let's see what it's like to sit at a solid gold desk. Wow, I'm completely dazzled. That's because it's completely dazzling. I can see up my nose in the reflection. That's gotta be really distracting. So the desk isn't practical. No surprise there. Well, how the fuck am I oh, I better go back to Armstrong. What? What am I missing? Hmm. So then what the fuck do I do? I might have an idea. Bit of a crapshoot. I never actually looked here. Oh, look at this desk, Nick. What a mess. It's pretty average to me. But you can't get any work done with everything all over the place like this. You think? Real whiz kids can work under any condition, you know? She's trying to hint that I should tidy my desk more. I clean up my desk when Maya stops asking silly questions. No hurry then. Hey, this calendar. What about it? If it's another hint about tidying, you can forget it. Someone's marked December 3rd in red pen. December 3rd? That's the day Mr. Elg was murdered. Is there anything else? Yeah, it says, meet with the tiger. The tiger? Wow, look at this mess. Looks like they're all betting tickets. What kind of betting tickets? Betting on which horse will win a given race. They're horse racing tickets. Oh wow, his drawers are stuffed full of these. Looks like they're all losing tickets though. As many tickets would get you, what, $1 down at the recycling center? I didn't know you were so hot up that you would try to profit from the dead, Nick. Just taking them as evidence, Maya. You know what? Let's try it anyways. Let's see if I can. Let me ask you something. Did Mr. Elk's trouble have something to do with this? I'll go with this one to start. What is that? A lottery ticket. There are a ton of these on the victim's table at the scene of the crime. What is the relevance of that? The victim, Mr. Glenn Elg, had a gambling habit, didn't he? I don't think that's a logical conclusion based on the facts. Everyone dreams of being rich. Even I listen to Millionaire Radio. She's right, that is a bit weak on its own. Mr. Elg's gambling habit wasn't restricted to the lottery, was it? The lottery, horse racing, he bought a lot of tickets and lost a lot of times. That's gotta have hurt his wallet pretty bad, don't you think? Maybe bad enough to be the cause of some pretty serious trouble, perhaps? No! You're alright. Glenn did have a gambling habit. You good people must not follow his example, do you understand? Trust me, even if I wanted to, I don't exactly have the money to buy any. But if you win, there's no problem, is there? And Glenn had a winning ticket, didn't he? For $500,000? Yeah, but it's hard to imagine how he could have been in trouble then, isn't it? It's true that Mr. Elg won $500,000 in the end. That was his first stroke of good luck. He was in deep trouble before that. Deep trouble? What do you mean? Mr. Elg's real problem was with something or someone more terrifying and ferocious. Furio Tigre, the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. Tender Lender? People with businesses should think harder before naming their offices. Like you're one to talk. Well, what do you think? Our farm is doing very well at the moment. I don't think we need to borrow any money. No. I mean about Mr. Elg. You think Glenn had something to do with Furio Tigre? Yes. I'm sorry, but I don't know of any connection between the two of them. Because I've got proof that Mr. Elg and the tiger knew each other. Oh, maybe the calendar. Furio Tigre, aka the Tiger, is the boss of a loan office called Tender Lender. This is who Mr. Elg met with on the day of the murder. And the only thing a loan shark would want to talk with him about would be his debt. It's true that Glenn had racked up quite a bit of debt from his gambling habit. About $100,000, I think. Wow. Remember, kids, don't gamble what you don't have. That's why I always encourage, like, sites where the money is fake. Or sites where you can do stupid shit. $100,000? Ouch. But I heard he won the lottery, so he should have been in the clear. Jim Maggie couldn't get a bit of that good luck. Okay. So the guy got lucky and won the lottery. But what if he hadn't won? What was his plan then? Well, this isn't easy to say, but he would use his talents to repay the money. His talents? I suspected he was talking about programming. What computer program is worth $100,000? Perhaps you good people should leave so I can get back to my work. So close to cracking her. Program in question, was it by any chance this? Well, this is it, isn't it? This is the virus that's been affecting computers worldwide as we speak. MC Bomber. Glenn's head had more processing power than any computer. Got his ass! Had been infected with a gambling virus. Glenn was in too deep. I mean, he was in debt? Yes, $100,000 in debt. Not an easy amount to repay. So, he said he was taking on some extra work. Something a bit risky. Risky? How? Maybe he's going to become a waitress at Tribulations? Where do you come up with these ideas? So it's safe to say Mr. Elg was a creator of this virus, huh? The MC Bomber virus? Yes. It was a work of genius, in a bad sort of way, of course, but still genius. Something like that would probably fetch several $1 million on the black market. Inconceivable. Gumshoe was right for a change. The date, December 3rd, was that is marked on his calendar. That was his deadline for repaying his debts. Guess won't be needing the horse racing tickets anymore. Tickets thrown back on the floor. Use the trash can, Nick. Alright, if this is who I think it is. Bonjour. I have been waiting for you to return. Mr. Armstrong. Ah, good timing. I was hoping to find you here. We'd like to ask you a few questions. Well, he hasn't got anything for you, to say to you, fellas. Stop. I hate that they keep using the reverse Phoenix name. Ah! I'm up from under the table already, Maya. Okay, hand it over. What? You just want to play games with me? I don't recommend that. Medical papers, now. Uh-oh, I think he wants Viola Cadaverini's papers back. You mean this? The $1 million medical papers? Miss Cadaverini trusted you. That's why she said that she helped you. Forget about it. That girl's dumber than an eggplant. You want to know what's sad? I'll tell you what's sad. And it ain't only her face. She thinks she's got power because she's Bruto's little girl. Well, that's sad. Can't let you have these papers. Tomorrow in court, I'm going to expose what you did to get that $1 million you used to pay this off. Are you crazy or something? I don't care if you want to give it to me or not. There's 2 of us here. You got that? 2. Oui. Mr. Armstrong. Forgive me. Désolé. I cannot argue with them. That really hurt. Is that all he's got? I'll be taking those papers now. Armstrong, get the lighter. Oh, wait. Don't take it too hard, Phoenix, right? I was so stupid, I shouldn't have let my guard down. Those medical papers were vital evidence. Hold it, pal. Detective Gumshoe? Detective? You think you're gonna stop me, Copper? Beat it. Yeah, fucking Gumshoe for the save. Whoa, come on Gumshoe, keep it together. You guys get out of here. Leave this guy to me. But, go pal, and take this. If you get hurt, who's gonna look after Maggie, huh? Gumshoe is literally the fucking tank class. Alright. Thanks, Gumshoe. Wait, Nick, don't leave me behind. I'll get even with that guy tomorrow. In court. He is the best. I completely agree, Marine. Tender Lender is going down. Okay. I think I've been going for 2 hours, 32 minutes approximately. Wow! Wait, there's a 2-part trial to this? Oh. Anyhow, let's figure out who to raid. Gotta re-enable my right click. Son of a bitch. Was fun? Well, thank you. God, I got to see Gumshoe being a mad lad. Exactly. Gumshoe's the goat. Well, there's not really anybody to raid on my end. I guess we raid someone new. Why the fuck is this still here? There's it's only like one viewer every damn time, but like I click on the VTuber tag under my stream just to see if I can raid somebody new. And every fucking time there's the fucking ear licking ASMR bullshit restream. It's so creepy. Let's see if there's anyone. God, I hate it. Oh, it's so creepy. I haven't looked in the VTuber tag for ages. I only do it when I want to like raid somebody new. You know? I mean, fuck, that's how I found you, Marine. Just funny random blue lady. Doing longer streams, I get tired at the end. I'll raid this person now. I mean, I usually raid people I know, but when nobody's live, that's when I go, yeah, let's raid somebody new. Like I said though, there's doesn't seem to be really anybody. At least that's not playing like a decent game. Thieves, Final Fantasy, Dusk. Just chatting. What's this one like? Oh, they're just starting. Also, one thing I was glad about when I raided you, Marine, you didn't have the fucking followers only chat. Like, I hate raiding people that have that on. Just like I want to support people, of course, but just like it's kind of a lockback, you know? Same. I hate it. I understand the fear of being raided, but that's what shield mode is for. Yeah, no, I agree. Just let I don't know. Not seen anybody good. Playing anything good. There's a lot of people fucking sleeping on stream today. Why? I got one day. I saw the name. I'll rate them. Ooh, but Hollow Knight. Oh no, you choose. What we were doing? Been looking up since I got up. Nice. Fucking creep. No, I'm joking. The raid message will be. God, I cannot spell today. Um. I don't know. I'm not very. I haven't been able to think of it. Anyhow, I hope everybody has a good night or day, depending on where you are, or neither. I don't know. Have a good one. Thanks, Marine. I will try my best to stream tomorrow. If I don't, I'll let you guys know on Discord, as per usual. Oh fuck! I gotta do the sauce. Where's Fix when I need him? I don't know if I'll be on tomorrow, but have a lovely one. You too, Marine. Make sure you eat lots of food, have lots of festive. You know, just take care of yourself, as with everybody. All right, bye.